I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Chad Finn. Patriots-Ravens on Sunday, as we well know. The quarterback for the Ravens is Joe Flacco. 4 years, 4 playoffs. There's a lot to be said for Joe Flacco. What do you say about Joe Flacco?
I say what Ed Reed says about Joe Flacco.
Oh, and what might that be?
Well, there's a lot of questions about whether Joe Flacco is the guy that can get this team to the Super Bowl and to a Super Bowl victory. It seems like there's always this divide with the Ravens, defense against offense, and it's real.
Well, this is the Ed Reed thing. Ed Reed is quoted as saying on a radio show, was it?
Yeah.
Among other things, that in reference to Sunday's game against Houston, which of course they won, that he says that Flacco, quote, didn't look like he had a hold on the offense, unquote. And secondly, he said he kind of was rattled by Houston's defense. And he also pointed the finger at the O-line, but we'll save that topic for another day. But that's another topic about Ed Reed. But let's talk about Flacco. Let's talk about numbers, Chad. Flacco was 14 for 27 in that game, quite characteristic of his season when he threw for 57% of his completion.
Yeah.
2 TDs, 2 nice passes on the TDs, threw for 176 yards. And he has said, by the way, his season career rating was 80.9.
Yeah, a little below average. He's got a good arm. He looks the part. Big, tall guy.
6'6".
I worry about him. I actually worry about him against the Patriots because his receivers are a little bit better than people realize. Bolden's relatively healthy now. And Torrey Smith, their second-round pick, is a deep threat. These type of guys are giving the McCourties a hard time all year.
Well, I mean, the question with these guys is he as good as Tom Brady? The answer is no. Is he going to play better than Tom Brady? Most likely not.
Yeah. But
is he good enough? And that's the question, like Alex Smith, if we were to talk about him. Is he good enough? He's knocked on the door. You know, he's not. Now let's go back. I always love the reference to the game 2 years ago, 33-14 game. He didn't complete 10 passes as Tim Tebow did in his first playoff game this year. He threw 10 passes, and they beat the Patriots 33-14. They don't ever. You watch probably even more than I. Do you ever get the sense they would ask him to win the game?
You know what? I actually think they put the ball in his hands too much. Cam Cameron, their offensive coordinator, gets a little cute sometimes with their passing game. Forgets that they have Ray Rice. Ray Rice is the guy who carries that offense.
Of course.
And sometimes he's nothing more than an outlet receiver for Flacco.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's another thing that Ed Reed said, that there should be more Ricky Williams. Oh, well, that's another matter for another day, Ed Reed, by the way. But anyway, the point is that with Flacco, don't dismiss him, okay? Yeah. Don't dismiss him. He's good enough to get the job done that they need. That's all that matters.